Good evening, Twitch, and welcome to week 3 of RCL Season 2. Sorry, I was trying to figure out where the noise was coming from. I figured it out now. Welcome to week 3, Season 2 of RCL. Tonight we have a great matchup. We have the Red Dragons versus the Emerald Dragons. And I am so not on the ball today. I don't know what's going on. Here we go. Here it is. Red Dragons versus the Emerald Dragons. Who will win tonight's game? We will find out very, very soon. We are just waiting on the actual startup here. I'll turn this music down a little bit so I can still talk to you all. Oh wait, I gotta move the screen up here. Ah. Now, Rage Face, there's no toxic chat in this room. Now, be nice. We do realize that you're the captain of the green team, but you know. Alright guys, and it looks like we are almost ready to go here. I'm just going to pause that. We are just waiting one more second. They are looking for the all ready to go. Oh, I lied. They're taking a lot longer to be ready to go. Now, keep in mind the Red Dragons have had a little bit of upset this week, well, in the past week, and they've changed up some of their team. Luckily enough, they are a 5-pack today and ready to go with pulling up a sub from the Green Dragons. But they have a 5-pack. They are good and ready. They are excited for this competition. I spoke to them earlier. I'm really happy that they are still going to move forward and did not have to withdraw from the rest of the season. So let's see what the Red Dragons is going to bring out to us tonight. We are just waiting on the let's go button here. Everybody's waiting on the Emerald Dragons to be ready. Okay, and the Red Dragons said they ready. Just and we are almost ready. I'm waiting for the game start screen here. And we have a game and we are going to Fall Sky Industry. And here comes the draft. And I just need to get some things up here. And welcome to how Annie needs to figure out how to get all this stuff going. I did get some new things installed. Now can I remember how to use them? No, of course not. Maybe it will work when we get into the game. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, because it's not working now. I managed to get, just so you know, I managed to get an overlay for HOTS. It's supposed to tell you how many games each team has won. Um, However, I have no clue how to use it. And I don't know why the volume is so low on my desktop here. Can you guys hear that okay? Or should I adjust the volume? I'd really like to know why my volume's all messy. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Huh. Okay, so we have Brightwing and a Johanna Ban from the Red Dragons and an Abby and a Ragnaros Ban from the Emeralds. I'm still experiencing some technical difficulty here because I can't hear any of the other voice things in here. Um, I have to figure that out. That's what happens when you play with settings and you don't know what you did. Alright, Holo on his Deckard and a Junkrat coming out from Pandemonium, a player after my own heart, as I am a Junkrat main. We got Fenrir on Orphea and Xenochrist on that Anubarak with Ritlu on the Anduin. Should be an interesting game. And at some point I need to figure out why my other sounds aren't working. But we will get to that. Alright, let's try this now. No. Nothing works. Nothing works. No keys. We We'll find out. A nice Sonya ban for Volska, that's pretty good. And a Stitches ban coming out from Emerald Dragons. Not bad. He can be pretty dangerous on this map. An Uberak's just as dangerous. But let's see what the Red Dragons have in store for the Emerald Dragons. Oh, and a Diablo from Life Skew and Pie on his gold ban. This should be an interesting game. Daddy Whale still yet to pick. And Daddy Whale is now the captain of the Red Dragons, so congrats, Daddy Whale. And hi, Smash. And there's that Zero Tool on Volska. That's a very interesting pick from Real Big Dill. A Zero Tool can be a problem, especially for an offlaner. And Daddy Whale on the Thrall for the offlane for the Red Dragons. This is going to be a good match. Are they going to do the swap around? They have 13 seconds. And no swap arounds from anybody. Everybody is comfortable in their positions. This is going to be a good match. I am still struggling with headset volume today. I do not know what's going on, why nothing is working. Rage, can you tell me if you could hear the game noise? Because I could barely hear it. Oops, where is my mouse going? Alright, so we are going to quickly check out why my sounds are not working. There we go.
10 seconds.
And we are going to try this.
5, 4, 3,
All right.
2, 1. The gates are open. Go.
There we go. Start with some poke by that Junkrat in mid. Get your stats going up. And zoom out. I will eventually get to everything. But Christ, the CC. And the Deckard, of course, sorting down his own. Alright. Thrall is doing a good job on soaking top. But up comes Blaze to say, hey, I don't think so, Bob. And the Emerald Dragons rotating on that Diablo. This may have not been his best life choices, and he is down. Good job on the Emerald Dragons for taking down that Diablo on the first run. Can you hear it now, Rage? I know, we're on a 30-second delay, so I have to wait 30 seconds for you to tell me. And we got both teams going for their bottom turret camps. It's a little early, but hey. Not a bad move on either part. They are thinking the same way this time. my curiosity is how this Junkrat is going to build out. We got the Emerald Dragons getting to 4 before the Red Dragons. They're just slightly ahead on Soak. I really like this overlay. It makes things look really cool. Tell me what you guys think. And again, please rage confirm if you could hear my sounds, because I have no idea. And a little bit of a fight happening on bottom, but nobody wanting to secure a kill.
We've redesigned our trigger protectors for combat in the Nexus. Prepare to begin
Apparently,
field
I can control 5 this. And look at that. You could see how many times they've died. This is pretty cool. The excitement on my end over this overlay I have found. And we will go control 4 for their experience total.
Take control of it to pilot them.
This is fun. So far they are pretty even on getting camps, and the Red Dragons are getting set up on that objective much faster than the Emerald Dragons. This could mean a first objective for the Red Dragons, but hey, it wouldn't be the first time I was proven wrong. But you can see here that the Red Dragons are slightly up on XP total, but it's only the beginning of what could be a very long match. And here's a fight right at the Red Dragon's gates. And Hollow not able to get out enough heals for that Diablo, but he did manage to get out with his life. And I mean, like, not enough heals as in couldn't throw enough pots down to, you know, in a place that Diablo needed them. Nonetheless, I don't mean to tell anybody how to play. I was just curious to why Diablo didn't grab those. But I'm not supposed to do that, so somebody keep reminding me not to be like that. Alright. So it's pretty even right now. The Emerald Dragons have 8-4. The Reds do, as you can clearly see, and it's going into overtime on this first objective. But the Red Dragons stall it out and recap it, hoping to take it back. But here comes... no. Okay. He's setting up. There's Xenochrist setting up for the interrupt. But his team is still trying to fall in place here. And there they go. They are looking for some kills, and they get the Junkrat down. And they are going after that healer, and they have the Diablo and the Thrall down as well. Healer down as well. This secures the first objective for Emerald Dragon, and they are going to go bot with this first objective, which is a good play, securing this bot lane for the condition win, or at least their hope for condition win. But death timers are very low right now, so it's a good thing that the Red Dragons are already back up. Junkrat back down on bottom with his poke. Junkrat has gone a bit of a cute build so far, and he went Sticky Wicket, which is great. I'm a main Junkrat player, so a player after my own heart right there. And bottom fort's down, and look at the Emerald Dragons are just going to push as far as they can with this robot for the first objective. But no, okay, they have decided to turn around and let it go. Alright, they managed to push that bottom lane out. We have the Zeratul cleaning up the mid, the Thrall trying to push out top. But that Zeratul is going to hunt in this bush, and no, he is just going to clean the wave. A three-man going for that top camp. Meanwhile, the Emerald Dragons managed to steal the Red Dragons turret camp, and two dragon teams playing at the same time is very tongue-twisting, just so you all know. And we have the healer going after that camp on behalf of the Emerald Dragons, but he gets follow-up from his team. Meanwhile, Blaze is still pushing back out that bottom lane, and the Red Dragons are still scrambling to catch up on Soak, but with the Emerald Dragons have reached their 10 and then some. The Red Dragons just getting to 11. I'm sorry I missed it, but as you see, it shows that they are ahead with a little bit of a fire going on in their number. This is such an interesting game. So far, so good. The Emerald Dragons rotating to clean that top camp out. Meanwhile, they are going to try for this fortification camp, support camp here, and they are going to get interrupted slightly by the Red Dragons, who the team is going to turn around and try to help out, but they managed to poke the Emerald Dragons off of that. But that healer says, no way, Jose, I'm going to go back in and decide to sacrifice my life to a Diablo. And oh, there's Rocket Ride by the Junkrat, not securing a kill, but for all my homies, he did it for the good of his team. And almost got that Gul'dan down. This is a very, very interesting game, guys. It almost looks like a little bit of a stalemate where nothing's exactly happening, but things are happening. We have, here is your total deaths for the games thus far.
Access its terminal when I bring it online.
And the Red Dragons still working on cleaning up their lanes. The Emerald Dragons just gonna go get their camps, get set up before this objective, clear out their lanes. Very good play on their part. And here, why not? Let's grab that support camp, because hey, what is Daddy Will gonna do about it? It's exactly what the Emerald Dragons say, and they managed to just poke him out. But here's the Red Dragons. They are going to secure a kill against that Zeratul. What a great kill for the Red Dragons. Take down that annoying ghostly character. Here's Junkrat with some more poke. They are now ready for their next objective. And here is your build so far. While we wait for this to happen, we do have Earthquake on that Thrall, Rocket Ride, as I love it, on that Junkrat. We have Apocalypse on the Diablo, Horrify on Gul'dan, and Stay a While and Listen on that Deckard. The Red Dragons already up on that objective. They are going to try and cap as much of this as they can. Meanwhile, with the Emerald Dragons at 16, they've just picked their next talents. And their alts, they have picked Bunker Drop. Might have what was that? Might have the Nezarem, Light Bomb, Crushing Jaws, and Cocoon. Great CC for the Emerald Dragons. They're going to come up and try to interrupt this, and they do. They take down the Red Dragons healer. That's going to hurt. The Red Dragons having to retreat, and the Emerald Dragons cocooning that Diablo, and they're going to surround him and try to take him down. Do they get him? Yes, they do. They take down that Diablo. They are sitting pretty right now, capping this objective with the healer down. Diablo had his soul, so he comes back up quickly. And the Red Dragon's sitting at 14, and the Emerald Dragons are sitting at 17. And that could make all the difference for this game currently. Diablo going after that Zeratul in mid and trying to collect some souls and some XP for the Red Dragons. Thrall on bottom collecting XP. Well, This Anubarak sits pretty on this very top objective, just counting down the timer, and the Ammo Dragons managed to get yet another objective. And here they go, they are going to push out this top fort. Being a level 17 robot, this may go a little further than their first one. They are going to choose to turn around and take out the mid fort instead of taking out a keep. Interesting play. Diablo's still trying to get something going on here. There we go. And a Gul'dan is down. Thrall, trying to come up behind, decides he's going to rearrange himself and go a different direction because that would hurt. But the Ammo Dragons are going to back away with that robot, leaving the Red Dragons to scramble to clean out their lanes. But are they going to just wait out the timer on this dragon, or are they going to continue to take down some forts? Keep said no, they waited out the timer.
Well done.
Alright, so while we wait for everybody to reposition, here are your current stats. And your talents are here. And Diablo's got 56 as his souls back. And your hero damage leader on this game is the Orphea, with Blaze following up at 28,000. And your siege damage winner here right now is the 99,000 on the Blaze. And the Emerald Dragons take down 4 more of the Red Dragons. I'm sorry, I had a screen up while that fight happened. Hard to tell what's going to happen sometimes, but good to see the stats as well. Emerald Dragons have their 20. The Red Dragons need to respect this, and they do not. That is a 5-man down, giving Emerald Dragons the free and clear to push as hard as they want on whatever lane they want. Junkrat back up with his poke. And he's just going to try to poke them off the core. And now 4 of the Red Dragons are back up. They may be able to take this back, and no, Deckard is down. And the Emerald Dragons have that Gul'dan cocooned, and a light bomb going out, not hitting anybody. But Gul'dan is down again. The Red Dragons have 3 men down. That core is going down as quick as it possibly can for this game, with them still taking out some of those Red Dragons. They are trying with that CC on Xenochrist. It's just impossible for the Red Dragons to get in and do anything. And Daddy Whale is now down. This has been a 15-minute game, and that is GG's for the Emerald Dragons. And while we wait for the next game to come up, I have a promo video for you all. Here we go.
Bienvenidos a la catedral de las mejores batallas del Nexo. ¡Vámonos! El terrorífico, el chamuco. El jefe. La parca. Lunara. La pantera. Sonia. Estos luchadores se dieron con todo. ¡Épico! ¡No! ¡Ese luchador está fuera! ¡Qué brutal guillotina! ¡La multitud quiere más! ¡Uy! ¡Mira nada más! ¡Cuando
Alright, we are starting game 2 here. We are just in the lobby. As we wait for this to start, we are going to Infernal Shrines. And Rageface, can you tell me if you were able to hear that video that I posted? Because I don't know if I uploaded it properly. So right. I would love to know who's watching. I see 5 viewers, but I don't know what viewers are watching, so if you're watching, please tell me. Yes, thank you. I'm glad it sounded great. So the file Raka sent me worked well. I'm very happy. I will be casting some games in Nexomania, so stay tuned in May for the Nexomania games. So that will be so much fun, and I'm so hoping that all of the Dragon teams from the Ravencourt League do sign up for Nexomania. And if you are a Dragon captain and you're currently watching this stream, please make sure you go to the CCS League and you sign up to be captain and you get your team registered so you guys could play in Road to Nexomania and Nexomania, because it is going to be epic. You will get to go against teams from all over different leagues coming together to join in and play on Nexomania. Ah, that's because you guys are practicing, right? I know the green team is practicing tonight, so... Hey, Telrex. I only have 5 viewers tonight. I'm sad. But 5 important viewers who aren't really watching because they're playing a game. I was gonna turn on my camera tonight, guys, but for some reason my camera is making it apparent that I have red hair, like badly. I literally look like Little Orphan Annie today. So, there's that. It's scary. Alright, everyone is ready. We are going into the Infernal Shrines.
Infernos.
Oops. There we go. Why is this not working? There we go. Here we go into Infernal Shrines. Will the Red Dragons be able to pull out a win here and pull this off to a 3-game match tonight? We will see again with an Abathur ban coming out from the Emerald Dragons. That's a very interesting ban. I don't know anybody on the Red Dragons who plays Abathur, but hey, who knows? But beautiful ban coming from the Red Dragons on that Zeratul. Way to go to focus down that player who I swear to God I don't see, but it's all good. My brain hurts after a while, just so y'all know. And a rag ban for an Infernal Shrines coming from Emerald Dragons. I mean, rag can be very dangerous with regards to soak, so I can understand banning that. And Daddy Whale does play rag, so... I Brightwing Band coming out from the Red Dragons. And Ritlu with his Sukhov. This should be a very interesting game.
The crusade for the alliance above all.
And a Johanna Anduin play coming out from the Red Dragons. Johanna will probably go with the Unstoppable to help her team out.
I play to win.
And a Diva for the off lane. And a KT. Well, the Red Dragons are going to have to make sure they do not pass any of those bombs. Hey, Zeth. You're doing better things, right? There's nothing better than watching me cast. I'm just saying. And a Tassadar band coming out from the Red Dragons. This could be interesting. I don't know. I haven't scouted any of these teams, so I have no idea. And stay tuned for tomorrow when I will be casting the Green Dragons, and I can't remember what time it's at. I want to say 8 p.m., but I might be wrong. So maybe Rage Phase can fill that one in. The Green Dragons are going up against, I think it's Frostbite tomorrow? And I will be casting that. I'm also casting Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Smoke versus the Dragon Slayers. So stay tuned. 3 days in a row, I will be casting.
Order a one-man wrecking crew.
Maybe Zeeth could take the cast on Saturday night, so I don't have to do it. Gazlo on the Pie and Pandemonium on Tychus. That's very interesting. See how this game goes. It's 9 p.m. tomorrow, by the way, guys. So the Green Dragons tomorrow night. I will be casting 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Stay tuned. I will be on casting that game, and hopefully not be out of words like I am today. A nice Zul'jin and Varian play coming from the Emerald Dragons, and Daddy Whale is going to respond with, I have no idea. For the first time, I have no idea what Daddy Will is going to pick. Sonya, nice. And the swap round is here. I don't think anybody is going to be swapping on this round. Yet again, I think everybody is comfortable in their choices, which is great. Here we go into game 2. Now we just wait for it to load. You let your healer die. Sorry. You could tell Sky I'm very, very sorry. Alright. Here we go.
Prepare yourselves
I need to
for battle,
get
heroes.
this thing going. And again, can't remember what I'm doing. And we need to give them...
The battle
All right.
begins in 10 seconds.
Sorry guys, I will eventually be better at this. Give me another
5,
100 games of casting,
4,
and I will have this
3,
all down
2,
pat. Here we go into
We cannot tarry.
Infernal Shrines. I almost forgot what map we were playing. We're starting a team fight in mid. Nobody in any lanes yet. That's a very interesting play. Sonya is going to rotate to clean up that top lane. That's a great idea. Benyar is in trouble as the diva, but manages to get that diva out. Tychus is out as well. Great job. Very low. Varian on bottom. Varian has went overpowered, which probably means that he is going to go. Oh my god, lost a smash. A good little fight going on bottom lane. Sonya trying to keep that KT off of the minions on top and keeping her lane pushed out. We got a good fight going on bottom. Nothing really much happening. They are even on their soak. And here we go. Emerald Dragons have the rotation going. Sonya, not knowing it, is rotating into 4, or she knew it and wasn't paying attention, but she just rotated into a 4-man. Smart enough to play it safe by the walls. The Red Dragons managing to get their camp. But Diva is getting a good push going on bottom. The Red Dragons having to answer that Diva. They managed to push the Diva off the lane. Emerald Dragons managing to get to mid lane and clean up that camp as quick as they can. And they are still even on levels. Red Dragon slightly behind on Soak. Hey, it's early game. Let's see what happens. And to recap, this is a best of 3 round, and the Emerald Dragons has taken the first game.
Prepare yourselves for the slaughter.
Hi to all the new viewers, because I see there's 8 people viewing now. Here we go. The shrine is going to activate in 3 seconds, and nobody is set up on it just yet, but the closest would be the Emerald Dragons. The Red Dragons still trying to do something about that Varian who, as an FYI, went taunt. So they are essentially... Yeah, I guess he was going tank. I did not pay attention that they didn't choose a tank but the Varian, so that's interesting. Y'all could blame me for being very blind at this moment. I was expecting a colossal smash into him, but he went taunt because I wasn't paying attention that they didn't pick a tank. So they will tank Varian for this round. I'm not so sure that is a great thing against the Johanna, but time will tell. Xenochrist is managing to anchor in that bush where, oh, look at that. Here comes the Red Dragon trying to go through that bush. And 4-man pile up here. Decent fight. And the Emerald Dragons already have 37 out of the 40 little things for, I don't even know what these things are called anymore, minions, whatever. I don't know. Let's call them ants tonight. for the Punisher, they managed to grab that first Punisher. It's a mortar Punisher. It will do a little bit of damage jumping on the Red Dragons, but the Emerald Dragons rather are not really following up with it because it is the first Punisher and it will go down quite quickly. They're gonna come and follow up anyway. Meanwhile, KT and Soulgen are fighting it off in lanes. Diva with her bomb out, and they take down the Johanna. And things I didn't know. love this new overlay that I have because it tells me how many kills they have right beside their number. So the Emerald Dragons have killed the Red Dragons 2 times now. And everyone still has all their forts at the gate 3 times now. They are just going to go in for the slaughter. Tychus is down, and the Emerald Dragons are at 9, and the Red Dragons are trailing at 8. Johanna moving around. Not sure what she is exactly doing, but it's alright. It's early game still. But the green, keep calling them green dragons, but they're the Emerald Dragons, are rotating quite well. They're not really staying in their 4-pack this game, but they are managing to catch the soaks in each lane. They do have their 10s with 2 players still. Oh, here we go. We got Guillotine on that Zul'jin, which is going to be very interesting when the Red Dragons clump up. That'll be a great hit for him. We've got Phoenix happening on the KT for the ult, and the Red Dragons are now clumping up as 5 to move around. And you have micro missiles coming from the D.Va. Shield wall, of course, on the Varian with the taunt, and flailing swipe on that Stukov, and they manage to take out the D.Va. The Zul'jin does get that Anduin down, and they are going for that Tychus, and Tychus oh no, Tychus does not get out because D.Va comes in with her little bit of a micro blast and shoots him down. There's some attacking happening from Xenochrist down on bottom. He was trying to go for that Gazlo, but did not happen. They really want this bottom fort because this provides some catapults, and down goes the bottom fort. Emerald Dragons now have catapults, and they almost managed to take down that Johanna, who does get out with a slit of her life.
Ready. Try the other's power. You will take it for me.
Alright, a good cleanup in this lane by the Emerald Dragons, pushing it further out, leaving the Red Dragons to have to push this lane out again before they go to objective. This is going to hurt. Emerald Dragons are 2 levels above the Red Dragons, and they are going to decide to do a camp first. Meanwhile, the Red Dragons are having to clean these lanes as fast as they possibly could, or can rather. And we shall see what happens here. We got that Zul'jin is already parked up on top. He is killing those minions as fast as he could. Minions, ants, I don't know what you want to call them anymore. But they already have 14 out of the 40 to get this second Punisher, and the Red Dragons are not in a place to answer that, and they are just going to try to poke. Here we are, Emerald Dragons with 30 out of 40. The Emerald Dragons will manage to cap this, no problem, because the Green Dragons have no answer to go up against the Emerald Dragons when they're 2 levels ahead. And here comes that Arcane Punisher, who will manage to take down this fort. And the Emerald Dragons are going to push with it, giving them some extra room to beat on the Red Dragons. The D.Va is going to clean out the lanes, but that top fort is going to go down, no problem. Real big deal is in trouble by that Tychus. Will he get out? Yes, he does, but they do manage to take down that fort, giving them catapults on the top lane. Sonya's still cleaning bottom, and the Red Dragons are at a loss as to how to push them off. But here comes the Emerald Dragons saying, it's okay, we're just going to take this gate anyway. And Tychus is down. And the Emerald Dragons just wanted that front gate, and they are going to retreat, go take a camp. And Sonya doing her best to try to keep up with that soak, but D.Va is just happily just killing things in mid. Nobody dances her, that D.Va. Ammo Dragons managed to take that top camp, and they are still going to push for this top lane. And Zul'jin went 1 axe, and he's got 17 out of his 30. And we got the Mana Addict quest already filled by that KT. And we have this Johanna who still has yet to pick a talent for her. And this Kelly's that's Stukov. And the healer not managing to get out. I held my breath. Sorry guys. Xenochrist getting out. But Diva takes mid fort down. The Emerald Dragons now have catapults on all lanes. And leaving Red Dragons with only their keeps up and 2 of their front walls. The Emerald Dragons moving towards a camp as opposed to pushing any more lanes. That is a great call on their part. They are level 16. Red Dragons just managed to hit 15, and they only have 2 kills on the Emerald Dragons, who have 7 kills on the red. This, my dear people, has not been a very fair game so far. The Emerald Dragons are steamrolling as usual. I'd love to see this, and I would love to see the Emerald Dragons go up against a higher level team and see how they fare with that. But this has been a pretty good game. The Red Dragons are still holding their own. They're doing a good job on cleaning out their lanes. And Holo is down again. Maybe not again, but hey, how many times has Holo died in this game? I don't know, because I was not paying attention. He's been down twice. Last game they focused down Holo a lot, so it's good to see him only be down twice. Diva bombing them, Johanna jumping in the wrong direction, and she loses her life for it. The Tychus is already down as well, so there is no tank killer at Varian. And this is going to leave the Emerald Dragons with the ability to rush this bottom lane. Here comes Xenochrist with that taunt and the follow-up from his team, taking down that Sonya. And they are going to go for this keep. They are not paying attention to that shrine. They want this win. They are hungry for it. There are 3 dragons down, and they are more than happy to take them out. And when I say 3 dragons, I mean the red dragons. I told you, there's too many dragon teams. It's hard when 2 dragon teams go up against each other. The the Emerald Dragons managed to take out that bottom keep, giving catapults towards the core, forcing the Red Dragons to clean out those lanes. And here's real big deal, managing to clean up these boss minions, objective minions. Damn, I'm really gonna find a name for these things tonight. But they already have 17 out of their 40. I don't think it's gonna be a problem for them to get this next objective. They are killing it quite quickly. Xenochrist anchoring in that fog again. And the Red Dragons thinking they are going to go that way. They still have to clean up their lanes. And the Emerald Dragons managed to get this Frozen Punisher, who is going to go bottom lane. And if you are all not paying attention, there is no keep on bottom lane. So this Frozen Punisher, if left uncontested here, is going to go for damage on the red team's core. And yeah, and the Frozen Punisher jumps on the Johanna, takes her down, and going for core damage right now. No, it decides it's going to jump on some other people instead and takes down the healer, and it is chasing the Tychus. I've never seen a Punisher chase that far, but here comes the core damage. The red team's core is going down quickly with that Punisher just wailing on it. Oh no, he's going to chase that Tychus again, but here they have it. The Emerald Dragons take the game. And that is a GG for the Emerald Dragons. again. So that would be 2 games tonight. And I'm going to leave this promo up again while I go and find an interview. So stay tuned for a post game interview.
Bienvenidos a la Catedral de las Mejores Batallas del Nexo. ¡Vámonos! El terrorífico, el chamuco, Diablo. El jefe, la parca, Lunara. La pantera, Sonia. Estos luchadores se dieron con todo. ¡Épico! ¡No! ¡Ese luchador está afuera! ¡Qué brutal guillotina! ¡La multitud quiere más! ¡Uy! ¡Mira nada más! Cuando el referee no veía. ¡Increíble! ¡Los rudos están en la lona! ¡Legendario! Bienvenidos a la Catedral de las Mejores Batallas del Nexo. ¡Vámonos! El terrorífico, el chamuco, Diablo. El jefe, la parca, Lunara. La pantera, Sonia. Estos luchadores se dieron con todo. ¡Épico! ¡No! ¡Ese luchador está afuera! ¡Qué brutal guillotina! ¡La multitud quiere más! ¡Uy! ¡Mira nada más! Cuando el referee no veía. ¡Increíble! ¡Los rudos están en la lona!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a post game interview with the Emerald Dragons. And we get the post game interview with the full team tonight, which is great. I am just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Sorry, guys. So we have with us the full Emerald Dragons team, which is great. This is the first time I've gotten to cast your game, guys, so thank you so much for letting me cast. How did you guys find that game? Did you find it very quick or kind of resembling the same games you've already had?
I'd say it was pretty comfortable. We played well and communicated well.
And how have you guys been faring so far? I know we're on week 3, so how were your first 2 games?
So far,
first... Oh, go ahead.
so far we've won all 3, the best of 3s. So we did 2-1 the first 2, and this one we got 2-0. So that was a good change for once.
Nice, nice.
We're starting to come together as a team, I think.
Yeah, because you guys are a fairly new team for RCL, right? It was.
Yes. Zeno, Fenrir, and our 6th member Greek. They were on a team last year together, but me, the Real Big Deal, and Ritlu, we're all new this year.
that's awesome. I'm so happy to see new players come into RCL. It's amazing, and I'm actually happy to be casting now, not actually playing, so I don't have to take the beats. I noticed you guys were banning an Abathur. What was your thought process on that one?
Hate playing against him.
Yes, there's certain characters, Abathur and Lost Vikings. You have to play a very specific macro game against them, and we just don't feel comfortable in our current state. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree, but
Yeah, I agree.
with that.
Okay, so it wasn't done based on scouting or anything, because I was sitting there going, I don't know of any red dragons that play an Abathur. So,
We
Well,
did
they
see an Abathur main, but I
Daddy
think
Whale plays a lot of Abathur too, so
Well, according to Hero's profile, anyways.
yeah. Hill's profile is not always accurate. But yeah, it's been great. I mean, these last 3 weeks have been quite epic indeed. Um, do you guys see yourselves at the top of the heap going forward with regards to the games? I'm just trying to look at the scoreboard here. You guys are
I
you
think we're
guys are
starting to hit our
tied for
stride.
second.
Yeah, I would say it's hard to say right now. I mean, we haven't played a lot of the teams yet, and some of the top teams we haven't played against yet. So I guess we'll see once we play against them. Only one way to find out, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just
I think
trying
at
to.
every matchup we play, we get better as a team. Mostly character knowledge and knowing who's doing what,
Yeah.
um, and that's a big deal. And we're improving on certain areas,
Mhm.
targeted improvement.
Nice. So, in your opinion, who do you think is going to take RCL season two?
We are.
Oh yeah.
us.
Yeah,
They definitely are.
every team says it. I always have to ask. I'm going to continue to ask every week because sometimes opinions change. Right? But it's all good. So I know I was talking to you guys just before we went live with this interview, but Nexomania is coming up in CCS, and it's actually quite an epic competition. Quite a few teams play. When I say quite a few, I think it's like more than 30 teams play. So, will you guys be going to Nexomania with the rest of the dragons?
I would say we might as well. We're playing together.
Awesome.
It'd be good practice and a lot of fun.
Awesome. So we need to let Velkomir know that they have another formidable team coming to take down their teams. It should be interesting. I will be casting in Nexomania, so it's great. So
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Yeah.
yeah, I am quite a new caster, so I'm very happy to be casting. I sometimes really suck at it. I know my viewers sometimes laugh at me because literally tonight I was calling the Punisher things between minions, ants, and doohickey thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not
going
sure
to.
what the official name is.
And the big doohickey jumps on Johanna.
Yeah, pretty much. Right? Like my brain. I knew what the Punishers was called, but what are those little men called? Really?
I hear people call them monkeys.
Monkeys?
They do have an official name.
The Shrine Guardians.
Shrine
Yeah,
Guardians.
yeah.
Oh, God, that's too many words.
Yeah,
Just call them
for
I like
sure.
ants.
doohickeys.
That's what I vote on. They're just ants. Stomp on the ants. You guys really held your own in that last game. Like you guys were taking that Punisher quite quickly. Um, I can't believe like your rotations were really good. Like the worst is I set up no questions for tonight, so I'm all sorry for this crazy post game interview. I literally off the seat of my pants, but those games I'm just in shock and awe over that I'm actually glad I'm not a
I'm
dragon
glad
anymore.
to I'm glad to hear you say that. One thing the past week or two, one thing I've wanted to focus on is just communication and rotation around objectives because we need to know: are we doing objective? Are we backing off? If we get the objective, where are we going? And I think we did that really well this match. These two matches.
Yeah, and that's something I notice. With casting, you start to notice a lot of different things you don't usually notice when you're playing. So it was awesome to watch you guys play. I'm actually really excited for you guys to go up against Souls and Slow Mo because they right now are at the top. They are in first place and they have been undefeated.
Mm.
So are you guys ready for the Souls and Slow Mo?
I
Guess
think
We
we'll
we
will
are.
find
be.
out.
I think you guys might be the ones that could take them down.
Well, I'm happy to have your confidence.
I'm trying to be very confident today.
On our behalf, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see dragons win. So it's kind of, you know, I am the like one of the original dragon founders, and to have all of these other dragon teams, I'm kind of biased towards y'all. So it's it doesn't help that I'm like basically helping manage all the dragon teams. My bias is clearly dragon. I'm not allowed to cast any dragon games during Nexomania, so because I'm so biased.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'll be casting other people's games, but for now in RCL I get to cast all the games, and considering more than half of the teams are dragons, yeah, I'm kind of casting dragon games.
I can already picture it in Exomania. Boy, those dragons are losing, but have they got spunk?
Oh, it's tough. Tonight was hard because you were both dragons, and the last couple of games, when the dragons are playing up against another team, I'm able to say, "Oh, the dragons are doing this," and I was like,
Mm.
No, no, green, no, it's a dragon team. They're doing something. Oh wait, the other team's a dragon too. Crap." Right? So it was so amazing to be able to cast your game tonight, and I can't believe how quick that went. You guys like rip them a new one very fast, and I'm I'm feeling very bad for them right now. There's got to be a reason why we only do post game interviews with the winners, right?
I guess so. Oh, we're gonna play an exhibition with them right now. Maybe they'll show us what they got
I hope
and
so.
show us what's what.
I do know that the Red Dragons had some upset in the past week or so, and they're just trying to find their own again. And Daddy Whale's a new captain over there, and he's working hard to get his team running like a well-oiled machine. So it's very good that you guys can be good sports like that and play with them outside of the competition, right?
Oh
So
yeah, I mean
yeah.
we always welcome the practice, and we
Mhm.
know it's hard to get everybody scheduled at the same time, everybody to agree on what to do. So we definitely understand that.
Yeah. Well, it was so great to cast for you guys, and it was so great to do an interview with the whole team. Usually I just have a captain, but a whole team interview is awesome. It gives more feedback to everybody. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else you guys have to bring to RCL season 2, and I hope that you could be one of the drags at the top of the heap.
We.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And stay tuned. Tomorrow night, I am casting the Green Dragons versus Frostbite at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys and have a great night.